Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and I have another selection for you guys from the Dallas International Film Festival, and this is Locke. This is the Tom Hardy movie, where he is in a car for an hour and a half. Yep. So, basically, does this movie hold your attention? Because that's what these movies are all essentially about. When you have a movie that's set in one location, like Buried, where Ryan Reynolds was in a coffin for 90 minutes, which I really enjoyed. It was very compelling. Or like Devil, where everyone's in an elevator. Yeah, it does cut to other places every now and then, but it's still essentially in the elevator. So what those movies face is that they have to be interesting. The story's got to be compelling. The acting's got to be very, very good and spot on for people to be intrigued and invested for an hour and a half in one location. Okay, so basically this movie is Tom Hardy is driving home. He's driving to a location. I'm not going to say anything because it's best to know as little as possible with the phone calls. But he's driving somewhere and he gets a lot of phone calls, and that's how the story progresses. Is that each of these phone calls, with different people that he knows, it just gets more and more devastating, and it just rolls downhill and just gets worse and worse. So I gotta tell you right off the bat, this is a very intense movie, all in a car. It's awesome. So let's get into it. The directing. Stephen Knight writes and directs this, and I've never seen any of his movies besides this one. And what I can tell you is that his story is very compelling. The writing is it felt real. It felt like we were just watching Tom Hardy drive somewhere. It was very compelling. The dialogue was very good. Like I said, the story elements in this, the plot points are very, very good. And it's all from phone calls. That's what I found very interesting about this movie, is that it was very compelling for a guy in a car driving somewhere just making phone calls. And it relates to like universal themes, like, we all pick a direction in life and we just go for it. That's essentially what this movie is, and it's really cool with the metaphor of actually driving on the road to that destination, that direction in life. I thought that was really well done. So the directing is just it's very good. It's very intense. It's very suspenseful. It's very emotional. What this director does is he takes you through the human emotions within an hour. At one point Tom Hardy is sad. At one point he's angry. At one point he's delusional, and he's got split personality. He's talking to someone. Another point, it's very, very funny. So the fact that he went through all these emotions in an hour, based on the plot points of the phone calls, pretty impressive. Very impressive. So the directing is very strong in this. The acting, this is Tom Hardy for an hour and a half. Does he pull it off? Yes, he does. I thought he was very compelling as a character because he appeared normal at the very beginning, but then as soon as everything started to unravel, he was very flawed. But what he did was he made a lot of mistakes in this movie, but he chose that direction in life. He chose another direction, and he's going for it. He made a lot of mistakes, but he's trying to redeem himself and choose the right path for himself and for happiness, basically. And I thought his character was very, very deep and very just layered and just very interesting. Like, Tom Hardy kills in this movie. It's very, very good. And if you're a Tom Hardy fan, I think you'll really enjoy this. Cinematography, okay. So this movie is all set in a car for 90 minutes. They do the best they can. And what I mean by that is they have the standard, front, side. The side is actually more over this way, and Tom Hardy's face is on the left. You have the right, the other side. You have the back of him, sides of the car, back of the car, front of the car. So you have all the shots that are necessary to make this movie work. And it's shot well. There's really nothing more to say about it. It's all shot in a car. You can do what you can. Editing-wise, it's an hour and 25 minutes. So it's not that long. But like I said, it's just so compelling to see Tom Hardy's character and his story arc go throughout the entire movie with these phone calls, that you are intrigued on what's going to happen, on what he does, and the direction that he does go in life, literally. So overall, I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna get a 7 out of 10. I think it's really good. I think it's really strong. It is slow in some parts, not gonna lie, but usually those movies are. But it's so minor that it picks right back up. And some of the dialogue is kind of hokey, kind of cheesy, but yeah, overall, it still doesn't derail from my experience of watching this character just go through devastation after devastation and just trying to fix his life, all within a car. So, strong 7 out of 10. I still really enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of movies in this film festival, and there's a lot of better films at this festival, so 7 out of 10. Still very good, though. So, have you seen Locke, or have you even heard of it? And if you're looking forward to it, because I know a couple people are, comment in the place right below my face and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching my reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. See you guys later.